Hello, my boys and girls. How are you all? Hope you're fine. Today we're gonna to take a new chapter and a new lesson. What is one way to change matter? So we're gonna to study ways to change matter. Our objective, students will be able to recognize that the physical change is a change of matter in which the kind of matter stays the same. So, at the end of our lesson, we will understand this part of the lesson. You have to know that we have two ways to change matters: physical change and chemical change. So, these are the ways to change matters. The first way is physical change. The second way, chemical change. Say physical change, physical. Chemical change, chemical. Okay? In our lesson, we will focus on the physical change. After two lessons, we will focus on the chemical change. Okay? Physical changes happen when we change the matter, but we don't change what it's made of. So, when we change the matter, but we don't change what it's made of. Chemical change, when we change the matter to make a new matter. So, here the matter stays the same. Here we have a new matter. Okay? I want you to see this video, then we will complete our lesson. Physical and chemical change. Look, the boy cuts the paper. When the boy cuts the paper, we called it physical change, okay? So the cutting is physical change. Now he burns the paper. So we have a new material, a new substance. This is chemical change. Now water vapor. The ice melts into water. The water evaporates into water vapor. All the droplets are still forms of water. So this is chemical change. All of this are water. So we have this is physical change too. Look here, the wood burns and changes into tar. Chemical reaction takes place. New substance. The wood Over time, chemical reaction has resulting in rusting. React with carbon dioxide and water. The candle. The end. I hope you understood the physical change and the chemical change. The physical change, the matter stays the same. In the chemical change, the matter changes into a new substance or a new. Okay. We said we will focus on the physical change. Examples of physical change and chemical change, we have cutting, grinding, boiling, mixture, freezing, melting. We have examples of the chemical change like burning, rusting, cooking, baking, adding vinegar to baking soda. Do you remember this one? And firework. Look here, change like this pencil. When we break this pencil, we will have two pieces of the pencil, but both of these two pieces still pencil. The batter melts into liquid. It was solid, and here it becomes liquid. Here the ice melts into water. Solid melts into liquid. Here, the chemical change. Object has new properties. Look, we have wood. When we burn the wood, it changes to ash or char. This is the ash or the char. When we mix the ingredients and put it inside the oven, we will make cake. The cake here is chemical change. And when we cook the egg change here, and it's chemical reaction or chemical change. Physical change like melting ice. When the ice becomes water. Here, shredding paper, when we have a piece of paper and this paper changes the size and the shape of it by the shredder paper, this machine. Here we are mixing gray and green marbles. We have gray marbles and green. We mix them together. Chopping wood into two halves. We change the shape and the size too. The chemical reaction or the chemical change. In a chemical change, a chemical reaction occurs and new products are formed. Look here. Burning wood, mixing vinegar and baking soda, fireworks, rotting banana. Okay? I said we will focus on the physical change. Physical change happens when we change the size, like this girl, she's cutting the paper. So she changed the size of this paper into one small piece and one big piece. Here it was rectangle. Now we change the shape into this one, I guess, square, and this one thin rectangle. Here, when we change the color, look, we changed the color of paper and the shape too. Look, it was flattened. Then we crumble this paper into bowl. Also, we change the color. Here it was green. Now it was white. Then we colored the paper into green, then green and purple. Matter, when we change the state of matter from solid to liquid, from liquid to gas, here from solid to liquid, melting, putting the ice cream. Making a mixture. Look, we made a mixture. The salad is a mixture. Look, we have many ingredients. What do I mean by physical change? Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. So, physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Yalla, can you sing it with me now? Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Yalla, let's try to write it by ourselves. P H. Give us the sound of F. Physical, physical change. So physical, ch, 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 sound. Change and E. Physical change, physical change. Yeah. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Yalla, look, all of you, close your eyes and let's sing the song. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Okay, yalla, sing it with me. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Yalla, sing it with me. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Yalla. Bring your highlighter and highlight with me. Yeah. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. So happens when something changes. So when we change something, but the kind of this matter stays the same. So if it's made of paper, it will stay paper. If it's made of wood, it will stay wood. Okay, so we will not change the matter. It will stay the same. Okay, let's change the color. Changing when we change the size, shape, color, or state of matter, we change the matter or the changing the size, the shape, the color, or state of matter are physical changes. Making a mixture is also physical change. Mixture like the salad, the vegetable salad or the fruit salad. Look here at this girl. She's cutting paper. Look. So she changes the shape of the paper and the size of the paper. So this is physical change. Changing the size and the shape. So this is physical change. Okay. Here, changing a state of matter is a physical change. Changing a state of matter. We have here ice. We change the ice into water. The solid changes into liquid. So the ice is water. And here the water, here the liquid is water. So we didn't change the matter. We change the state of matter from solid to liquid. When the ice melts into water, it's changing of matter, but this is a physical change. The last one here, making a mixture. Look, we have a fruit salad. It's mixture. We have many fruits here. So this is physical change. The strawberry stays strawberry, even we put it in the mixture, right? Underline the sentence that explains what the physical change is. Physical change. Let's sing it together. Here. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. We will underline this. My marker. Physical change happens when something changes, but the kind of matter stays the same. Okay? Okay. Let's erase, please. Underline this. Underline these lines, and this is what they mean by physical change. Okay. Physical change, we have examples of physical change like cutting paper, cutting vegetables, cutting fruits. Here we're gonna to cut, look here, she's cutting the tomato or chopping the tomato. Folding, look, he's folding the paper. Look at this boy, he's coloring the paper. Bending, look, he's bending. This matter is bendable. Molding, you know what do you mean by molding? Yes, this one. When you mold by using the Play-Doh or the clay. Okay, so these are some examples of physical change. Cutting things, folding things, coloring things, bending things, and molding things. Molding, you make new shape by using the Play-Doh, for example. Bending, here, look here, we change the size, the shape of the Play-Doh. Here, we change the size of the tomato and the shape of the tomato too. Here, we change the color, we change the shape, maybe the shape here, yes. Here, change the size, the shape, here, shape too. Okay, so these are some examples of physical change. The matter stays the same. We don't have a new matter. The tomato stays tomato. The paper stays paper. The paper here stays paper. The same matter. The Play-Doh also stays Play-Doh. Okay? And also, these objects still made of from the same stuff. Stays the same and you don't change them to a new matter. Look here. Cutting paper changes the shape and the size of paper. I said for you. Change the size and the shape. Folding paper change the shape of the paper. Look, he's folding. Coloring paper here change the color of the paper. Got the girl, she's coloring the paper. Like this boy, he's coloring, so he's changing the color only. Here, molding changes the shape of clay. Look, clay is still clay after its shape is changed. Look, molding is a physical change. Here too, the clay still clay. Even we changed the shape of the clay. So the shape of clay is changed, but it's still clay. Bending a pipe cleaner. Do you remember the pipe cleaner? We took it in the first lesson in chapter 7. The pipe cleaner can change its shape. A pipe cleaner is still a pipe cleaner after it's bent. Okay? Bending is a physical change. Okay? Look here. Cutting, folding, coloring, bending, and molding. I said for you, these are some examples of physical change. Cutting, folding, coloring, bending, and molding can change the appearance of matter. Only the appearance, but the kind of matter stays the same. Let's highlight. Cutting, folding, coloring, bending, and molding can change the appearance, how the matters like. But the kind of matter stays the same. Physical change happens when something changes, like cutting, folding, coloring, bending, and molding. But the kind of matter stays the same. The matter stays the same. We don't have a new matter. When you cut, fold, or color paper, the paper may look different. Look, it was flat, now he is folding the paper. The shape of it, we have like a V shape here. Here also, the size and the shape. Here, the color. But the paper may look different, but it's still paper. It's made of paper and it's still paper. Here, when we cut the paper, it's made of paper And after cutting, still paper. Here, when we color, it's the paper is made of paper and it's still paper. Cutting, folding, and coloring are physical changes. Okay? I have to use the eraser. Come here. Draw a physical change you can make to a carrot. Who can tell me how we can make a physical change to this carrot? When we chop the carrot on the plate, we will have right? We changed the shape of the carrot, the sizes of the carrot. Maybe it should be like this. But the carrot is still carrot, right? So why it's a physical change? You can tell me why it's a physical change. Because the carrot here, this is our boys and girls. Carrot is here still carrot after and before cutting, right? Before here, before the cutting, it was carrot. And now here, it's still carrot. So the carrot before and after cutting, okay? This is our lesson for today. Please study well and see you next time on the second part of our lesson, okay? I love you all. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice and great day, okay?